Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Bear River Blogger, and today we are actually back out on the Bear River Migratory Bird Refuge. I was going to go do some bird photography, but I got a little discouraged because I woke up this morning, and as you can see, there's all kinds of clouds. It wasn't like this when I left this morning. It was actually pretty clear, but the last little while the clouds seemed to roll in, and as I got here, I'm on 4th Street right now, headed down to the auto tour route. And if you're not familiar with the auto tour route, there's a link in the description below about it. As I got here, I started to notice the clouds were kind of rolling in, and which means from a photography standpoint, it's going to be awful for bird photography. So I got a little discouraged, but then I thought, you know what? I'm here, I have a camera, I'm on the bird refuge. There's no reason to be discouraged. Go out and photograph something. Go photograph anything. That's what I wanted to give you guys a little bit of encouragement, because I know photography can be a little discouraging, and even for me, like days like today, I was so excited to come out and photograph birds because it looked like it was going to be another sunny day, and I didn't get to come out yesterday like I wanted to. So I grabbed my gear, grabbed my bird camera, and headed out to the refuge. And then as soon as I got here and the light started to come up, I started noticing, oh, the clouds are rolling in, because it wasn't like this a couple hours ago when I got up. It kind of bummed me out a little bit, but then I caught the sunrise coming over the Wasatch Mountains and over by the visitor center, and then I saw another little unique sunrise kind of little afterwards, that I kind of photographed that, both of them with my phone actually. So I already photographed a couple of neat things. So the message I want to give you guys today is, don't get discouraged. When things don't work out, go photograph something else. When I go out and photograph nature and outdoors and birds and stuff, I don't go out with really a preconceived notion anymore of what I'm going to photograph. I just go and see what comes to me, what I see, what I find. Some days it's birds, some days it's scenery, just a little bit of whatever. So I don't let myself get really too discouraged, because even if I only have my phone with me, I can still photograph something unique, something that's pretty cool. And all the pictures I'm going to put on this short little video are all pictures I took within the last couple days when the conditions weren't exactly right, middle of the day when the light was horrible, or this morning when the clouds are coming in and it's not really good for bird photography right now, as you can see. But I had my phone and I just took what I could and photographed something. And I think they actually turned out pretty good for just being phone photographs. I just edited them on my phone real quick, and I think they turned out well. But I just want to give you guys a little bit of encouragement. It says when you go out and photograph outdoors, just go and photograph. Something will be popping up if you just keep your eyes open, whether it be the scenery, whether it be a sunrise or a sunset, or just a unique tree, or just something. There's always something around that you can photograph, regardless of what camera you have. And so don't get discouraged with what the light's doing, because a lot of times low light like this, it may not be great for birds, but it's really good for sunrises and sunsets or some kind of landscapes scenario. So there's always something to photograph when you go outside and you've got any kind of camera in your hand. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully the pictures I throw on here are a little bit encouraging for you to get out and go out and photograph something. Just remember, like I've said in previous videos, it's not about the gear. It's not about anything except composition and light and just your own creativity. And the way you develop that creativity is you go out and you practice. You go out and get experience in just photographing anything that comes to mind. When you start seeing things and you're photographing things that are unique, you'll start developing that creativity of seeing something that other people just drive right on by. So get out and just photograph stuff, and just don't let it discourage you when the conditions aren't the way you wanted them, because they never are. They really aren't. You just have to photograph with what nature gives you. That's the different thing about nature photography as opposed to, say, portrait photography or product photography or street photography, all these other things. We have to take what nature gives us, what the weather gives us, and that's just part of the game. But you know what? Nature always gives us something unique to photograph. So we just go with what it gives us, and just be ready when it comes, and just keep our eyes open and watch for it. And that just comes from experience and going out and photographing and not turning back like I could have this morning when I saw all the clouds. I'm like, oh, well, ain't going to be good for birds. I'm still going to go down to the auto tour route and just drive around and see. You have a morning of bird watching before I go back home and get back to work. Maybe I'll find something to photograph. Maybe the light will change a little bit. The sun still hasn't come over the mountain yet, so maybe with these breaks in the clouds, I might get a little bit of sun out on the auto tour route. So you never know. You never know unless you go. So don't get discouraged when you go out and the conditions aren't perfect, because they are perfect for something. They are perfect for maybe another scenario, for a landscape shot or something. So I hope that helps. Hope that's a little bit of encouragement, because that's a lot of what I would do on this channel, is give you guys a lot of encouragement and advice on just getting out and practicing and just photographing stuff, because photography is awesome. I love it. Even if I don't do anything with the pictures, I just post them on Instagram or Facebook or my website. It's just fun to get out and express your creativity and just get out and even meet other photographers, like I do a lot out when I'm photographing on the refuge. I meet a lot of people out here that like photography, so it's pretty cool. It's just a fun hobby, a fun activity to do, regardless of what your intent with it is. So anyway, hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have friends that like photography or nature, share this channel with them, and share bearriverblogger.com, and we will catch you on the next video.